Libby LeConsac, I know it was a tough loss, but you got to be proud of your team, especially that first quarter where neither team shot the ball well, but it seemed like one player got hot, then another player got hot, and still what a real battle from the end of the ball, from the beginning of the game all the way to the very end.
We did some outstanding things. I was a little disappointed. We got frustrated and made some silly fouls and sent them to the line way too much. They shot 51 free throws. That's an incredible amount. I would say most of those were legitimate. We did foul. We're fouling 94 feet from the basket, trying to reach in after we get a little frustrated if we miss a shot, and you can't do that. Got to maintain your composure and play. When we play, we look good, but you can't make those type of errors.
Could have gone either way in the regulation time. I mean, Wingate missing a couple. One could have won it. Akudo Olanu missed two. Could have won it in the regulation time. Couldn't do it in the overtime. But, I mean, you have to really give a lot of credit, especially to some of the Louisiana Tech players. Wingate got a little bit quiet in the overtime, but had 21 points. Pomeroy came through, but it was Rashana Cleaver who scored 4 of her 14 points in the overtime. That jumper that gave Louisiana Tech a 2-point lead. Unfortunately, that was the momentum breaker against UTSA at that point.
Well, the overtime, I had, I think, 5 bodies left. A bunch of them got injured. Had 3 people foul out. I thought fatigue was a factor at that point. And you got to give your hats off to Louisiana Tech there down the stretch.
Yeah, it's a real shame because Ergot eventually fouled out. Smith eventually fouled out. Chudamere did foul out a little bit early on. She had a phenomenal third quarter when she scored 10 of her 14 points in that quarter. One of the key players that helped the Roadrunners get back in this ball game.
Well, we need those people to be on the floor. You can't get frustrated and foul people just because things don't go your way. Hopefully we'll learn from that and not make that mistake again.
I'll tell you, it's a shame that there was not more time on the clock in regulation time while Anastasievska trying to race up court to try to get the win basket. Hit a layup, but unfortunately it was after the buzzer went off, and maybe perhaps know that she was anxious to try to get things going. Sometimes you know you need to pay attention at the clock, but at the same time you're trying to focus on getting the best shot off a little bit too late at that point.
Yeah, she even got fouled, but the buzzer had already gone off. So, yeah, you've got to be aware of the clock, and you want a shot up before it expires.
Ergot, I mean, she's picked up her offense. We talked about the 20 points she had against Florida Atlantic, 17 points in this game, and her confidence continues to grow as she continues to shoot the ball more.
She's playing outstanding right now, and we need her to keep doing that. We need her to keep staying aggressive. When we're aggressive right now, we look good.
Well, overtime, unfortunately, no points, but again, a valiant effort. Libby, I know it was a tough loss, and again, thank you very much for your time. An 82-72 win for Louisiana Tech. Hopefully, things will turn around against Southern Miss. Good luck this Saturday.
All right, thanks, Steve.
Thank you, Libby. Appreciate you coming on. Libby LeConsac, the head coach of the UTSA Roadrunners, who were outscored in the overtime 10-0, and UTSA lost to Louisiana Tech by a score of 82-72. So the Roadrunners are now 6-12 during the regular season. UTSA now 2-6 in Conference USA play. Louisiana Tech now 10-8, 5-2 in Conference USA play. They really showed why they're a good shooting team. Brandy Wingate with 21 points. And again, for Matilda Ergot, she had 17 points. 1 of 5 Roadrunners to have double figures in scoring. But again, the key, not being able to get it done in overtime. So hopefully they'll be able to turn things around. They have to put this game behind them immediately and try to get things going again against Southern Miss, the next team coming into town. That'll be this coming Saturday, January 30th, as we close out the first month of 2016 with a 2 p.m. tip-off time this coming Saturday. You can order your tickets by calling the Roadrunners at 210-458-UTSA, or you can go online to goutsa.com. Again, 2 o'clock tip-off time. If you can't make it to the game, I'll bring it to you with the pregame at 1:45 p.m. Tip-off time, 2 p.m. Central Time. All the action right here on GoUTSA.com. So thanks again to Luby Laconsek, my guest as always during the pregame show and here on the postgame show. For Luby Laconsek, this is Stu Paul wishing you a very good night from San Antonio. And the final score in overtime on this Thursday night, January 28th, it was Louisiana Tech 82, UTSA 72. You've been listening and watching a presentation of Roadrunner basketball on GoUTSA.com. Enjoy the rest of your week. See you this Saturday here at the Convocation Center. So long, everybody.